Hey everyone, today we are testing a classic Mary Berry's famous lemon drizzle cake. It's known for being one of the easiest all-in-one recipes, but of course I've made a few changes to suit my style and what's available in my kitchen. So let's get baking. So this process is all-in-one process. The method is famous for being effortless. So into one bowl, I'm adding eggs, caster sugar, soft butter, self-raising flour, baking powder, milk, and zest of 2 lemons. So here is the change number 1 that I did with the recipe. Now Mary Berry, she used verbena in the recipe. I'm skipping this entirely since it's just not easily available here. So now just take your mixer and beat it for about a minute until it's beautifully smooth and pale. So the change number 2 is, instead of the traditional tray bake which Mary Berry uses, I'm pouring all the batter into this loaf pan. Now Mary says this takes 35 to 40 minutes, but in my oven it actually took about 55 minutes. Since I changed the shape to a loaf, it needed that extra time to bake through perfectly. The cake is finally out. I'm lifting it out using the parchment paper and moving it to the wire rack. It's so important to let the cake cool completely before we add the topping. Now change number 3 I have done is, instead of a transparent drizzle, I am making a SET white glaze. So in a bowl, whisk confectioner's sugar. Confectioner's sugar is powder sugar. So I am mixing this with about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Okay, so this should be the consistency. You can add a little more juice or sugar to get the correct pouring consistency. So slowly pour it over the top, allowing it to drip down the sides. Let that frosting dry completely before covering or storing. So I'm keeping this to cool completely, then we'll come back and slice it. Time for the slicing. Look at that slice. The texture is a lovely mix between a dense pound cake and a light sponge. It has come out really good and holds its shape beautifully. The outcome is honestly too good. It's light as a feather and so easy to whip up. It's definitely a go-to recipe for whenever you are in a hurry. However, because I skipped the verbena, next time I would definitely add the juice of 1 or 2 lemons into the batter to really punch up that flavor. But with this set glaze, it's a total winner. You can bake this in any shape, round, square or loaf, and it's going to look and taste lovely. I love testing out these heritage recipes. If there's another old classic or a famous baker you'd like me to try, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next video, and until then, do take care of yourself and happy baking.